Extra 10 grams of protein. And be kind to yourself. So good. Let's talk. Don't set fixed goals. Align your goals with your vision and values. And chew before talking. I was preparing for my conversation with you all today, and I thought, man, Nadia, you keep talking about the same thing. Seems like every week my message is very similar. Why, your vision, your values, and stay connected with what you want, and you know, that's the foundation. In fact, in my Master Your Wellness, yes, my Master Your Wellness, but it's also our Master Your Wellness group membership that we started today, for next 12 months. So if you like to join, let me know. We are transforming our lifestyle. It's the transformation of mindset, nutrition, and fitness to have mastery of wellness for the wellness in health and life long term. We talked today about that. We talked about it's a mastery habit. In fact, it's not the habit that we can kind of think about, like the basic, let me see, focusing on my posture. I'm shrugging my shoulders. I want to use very carefully the word basic, but it's something I can, think of it and bring your shoulders back and down. Here you go. But the habit of seeking clarity of why is not a basic habit, even though it's the foundational habit, but it's also mastery habit. So when I explained my wellness vortex with 20 non-negotiable habits to my group, in fact, on the bottom, the foundation of the wellness vortex, you can see it in my power journal. If anybody wants my power journal, change your life in 3 months, it's mypowerjournal.com. Okay, next. We talked about looking at the vortex from, if it's the bottom of the mountain, it's the habit of being curious. No judgment, just being curious. And the question is, isn't it interesting that I got clutter on my desk? Isn't it interesting that I'm craving certain foods? And on top of the wellness vortex, the mastery level of habits is your why. And no wonder, it's like when you're looking up of the vortex, you see the blue sky, you see up high. In fact, like if you're looking at the vortex, there's that eye, right in the center. And it actually brings some kind of quiet, meaning like it has to be quiet for you to be present to it. When we're so busy and continuously moving, looks like the life is back to being busy, we just don't pay attention. What is my real why? And you know, when we measure everything to our why, it becomes simple. I'm not talking about easy, it becomes simple. So now, in fact, in my workshop, Beyond Goals workshop for my local Chamber of Commerce, we talked about that. We talked about not to set your goals. Now, if you haven't set your goals, what do you want by the end of this year? And not to set them as to fix something. Do you find yourself setting goals in order to fix something? It might be, yeah, fine, I'm looking for improvement. I want more of this, more of that. By the way, more or less is not a goal. It's just, here's what I want. But then you really have to set, if you've heard SMART goals, right? Measurable, relevant, time-bound, etc. And really ask yourself, that improvement in this area of life, is it aligned with my why? If I'm not clear with my why, it has to like the word that comes to me, align. That's why I love the representation of the wellness vortex, because it's like everything aligned, even though the life is spinning, but it's still spinning around your why. And you can look at it from what are my values? What do I value in life? What activities I'm already enjoying, especially if you're part of nonprofit. That's your alignment. You join that organization, that nonprofit, because it aligns with who you are. Like your personal life blueprint. Okay, and then based on that, we can look at how do these goals. In fact, goals are not the first thing. You really look at your why, and then you set the goals to build towards reaching your let's say 12-month goals. And also looking at goals as stepping stones. Like in health, we often look at, here's what I want in health, but it's not the destination, it's the journey. In fact, somebody mentioned in my group call today, I like that it's a journey. It is absolutely a journey. Okay. And I'm going to park the note of it's a journey with like-minded community. So also, you're probably already like present when you talk about the why, there is an emotional connection. There is connection that sometimes I say, hey, why that makes you cry? Yes, because it's cold in here, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I keep having a cup in front of your eyes. And my fingers are so warm and cozy. But really be present to how it feels when you live in that condition that you're reaching towards, because we are actually creating this neural pathways to remind the brain what we are aiming towards. Okay, so why is crucially important. The exercise you can do is why underneath the why. So think about like unpeeling layers of cabbage. If something speaks to you and you want more, please put it in the chat. If you receive an email, reply to the email. And most likely wherever you see this video, there are some links already, so please enjoy it. If you need any extra questions, you can always reply, comment, or just go to coachingbynadia.com and you will see the contact button. Okay. And the last, I have more notes, but I think I need to finish with please find your community. We yesterday I talked about do-it-yourself type of people. I'm still recovering. It takes time to recover. And I'm far from being recovered. But for us who are do-it-yourself, just think about, especially I'm talking about wellness here, or any goals. How long have you been doing it yourself and you still where you are not satisfied? I'm inviting us to actually take this year, find the community of like-minded people or person if it's a coach. Group is amazing. If you can find a group community where you have that leader or coach, it's great because you get a double bonus. And really work on your goals, on your alignment, on your why with the community. So again, if you want the mastery in your lifestyle, in your wellness, please consider joining us. And again, it's a journey. So think about it's not reaching something and then being happy. Last time I talked about chasing the carrot. I will be happy when. How about just being happy and when comes? So to summarize, be present to your why, or at least see clarity of why. Sometimes I just like, I don't know what my why, or I'm not sure. My why is now this, maybe next year it will be that. Great. Seeking clarity of why. I used to be given an example like opening the curtain of the window just a little bit more, a little bit more. But it's just so rewarding when you actually have even a glimpse of your why, that emotional connection. Okay, and really aligning it, because that's why is so important, because you're align it with who you are. So think of the vortex, and you're standing in the middle of the vortex. You're looking up and you're aligning yourself with a higher power that takes you, leads you up, picks you up. And honestly, it's all about love, folks. It's funny that I'm shaking my head sometimes, like, why are you saying yes and shaking your head? But it's all about love. I think that's why I'm like, we're so not present to love. Do you love this? Do you, in fact, going through a challenge, or like if there is health or money, it can be challenging, but it's like, I'm actually loving the process because it's getting better and better and better. It's not about what you do. It's about how you feel about what you do. And then you set your SMART goals. My summary is long. And please, again, join the supportive community so you can travel together, have the transformation together, celebrate together. So before we go, please let me know how this message resonates with you. We talked about not setting the goals to fix it. We talked about aligning what it is that you want, really having that deep why, aligning with your vision, with values, having the emotional connection, and then setting SMART goals. And we also talked about joining the community of like-minded professionals. So remember, life is a journey. Destination is whatever destination is. Let's have fun in the journey. Find a fun way to travel together. So before you go, let me know what resonated with you, and I hope to see you in the community.